In the ever-evolving world of mixed martial arts, few stories have captivated fans and pundits alike as much as the ongoing saga between Jon Jones and Tom Aspinall. As of May 2025, the UFC heavyweight division finds itself at a crossroads, with debates raging over title legitimacy, fighter inactivity, and the future of the sport's most prestigious weight class. The rise of Tom Aspinall. Tom Aspinall, a British heavyweight sensation, has been making waves in the UFC since his debut. With a combination of speed, power, and technical prowess, Aspinall quickly climbed the ranks, culminating in a spectacular knockout victory over Sergey Pavlovich in November 2023 to claim the interim heavyweight title. He further solidified his position by defeating Curtis Blades in July 2024. As of April 29, 2025, Aspinall has held the interim title for 535 days, setting a new UFC record for the longest reigning interim champion. Jon Jones's heavyweight reign and inactivity. Jon Bones Jones, widely regarded as one of the greatest mixed martial artists of all time, made his long-anticipated move to heavyweight, capturing the undisputed title by submitting Cyril Gane in March 2023. However, his reign has been marred by inactivity. After a victory over Stipe Miocic at UFC 309 in November 2023, Jones has not stepped into the octagon, citing a torn pectoral muscle as the primary reason for his absence. This prolonged hiatus has led to growing frustration among fans and fellow fighters, with many calling for Jones to either defend his title or be stripped of it. Statements from Tom Aspinall. Tom Aspinall has been vocal about his desire to unify the heavyweight titles and his frustration with the delays. He stated, "I'm chasing it. I want the fight. I've been on record and said that I want the fight. I've been on the phone with the UFC saying, I want the fight. When's it happening? I want the fight more than anyone." Aspinall believes that the hold-up is on Jones's side, adding, "What is holding it up right now is his side. That's the truth of it. The UFC really want the fight to happen. They've told me that. This is one of the biggest fights in MMA." He also expressed his willingness to move on if the unification bout doesn't materialize, saying, "If not, I'll fight somebody else for the undisputed belt. Happy to fight anybody. Anytime, anywhere, doesn't matter. I'm ready to go." Statements from Jon Jones. Jon Jones has acknowledged the ongoing negotiations and his preparation for a potential fight. He mentioned, "Right now, the UFC and we're in negotiations. We're in talks to see what happens next. I'm back in the gym. I'm training. I feel really great. The team supports me, and they're behind me. We'll just be ready for whatever opportunity comes our way." Regarding the possibility of facing Aspinall, Jones commented, "The Tom fight is definitely not off the table, especially with how I've been feeling being out here. I feel just totally reinvigorated and just re-energized just being around all these fans, so I can't just walk away." Dana White's stance. UFC President Dana White has been vocal about the situation, emphasizing the importance of a unification bout between Jones and Aspinall. In December 2024, White stated that the fight is 100% happening in 2025, describing it as potentially the biggest heavyweight matchup in UFC history. However, as months pass without an official announcement, skepticism grows. White has also hinted at the possibility of stripping Jones of his title if the fight doesn't materialize soon. Fan reactions and public outcry. The MMA community has not remained silent. Social media platforms are abuzz with debates, memes, and petitions urging the UFC to take decisive action. Many fans feel that Aspinall's achievements warrant recognition as the undisputed champion, especially given Jones's prolonged absence. The sentiment is that the sport's integrity is at stake, and decisive action is necessary to maintain its credibility. Daniel Cormier's perspective. Daniel Cormier, a former two-division UFC champion and longtime rival of Jon Jones, has weighed in on the controversy. While acknowledging Jones's unparalleled skills and accomplishments, Cormier has expressed frustration over the current state of the heavyweight division. He believes that Jones's reluctance to face Aspinall is detrimental to the sport and has called for clarity and resolution. The legacy at stake. For Jon Jones, the decisions made in the coming months will significantly impact his legacy. A victory over Aspinall would further cement his status as the greatest of all time, showcasing his dominance across 2 weight classes. Conversely, continued inactivity or a refusal to face top contenders could tarnish his reputation and lead to questions about his commitment to the sport. Conclusion: the UFC heavyweight division stands at a pivotal moment. The anticipated clash between Jon Jones and Tom Aspinall represents more than just a title unification. It's a battle for legacy, recognition, and the future direction of the sport. As fans eagerly await official announcements, the hope remains that the Octagon will soon host this monumental showdown, providing clarity and excitement to the world of mixed martial arts.